What is up, everybody? Obronco here with the 142nd episode of Reach Track Reviews, and today we have a very special episode. This is the MLG Savior Part 3. MLG Savior is the only person to have 3 reviews on my channel just because he has no life and doesn't do anything except for make maps, eat, and sleep. So also, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of comments being like, why don't you review other people? I'm just going to let this little sneak peek out that I have something special in store, so we're really close to getting to the benchmark for that video to come out, so you'll probably be seeing that video in a few days. But anyways, moving back on to the maps, this map is called Eluminum, I think that's how it's pronounced, or that's how it's spelled. I'm not sure, those Swedish people, what can I tell you? But anyways, this map is called Eluminum, and as you can obviously tell, it is double wide, and I really like this double wide just because of the big hills that it has. I mean, it doesn't have very many jumps, but I do like the big hills. It does make it very competitive. You know, most double wides are relatively flat. This one has a lot of big ups and downs. I really like that about it. Also, coming here to the very end, there's a little barrel roll thing that you can take. You're not really supposed to take it. I just take it for fun. And there I didn't hit the right part of it, so I didn't barrel roll, but you can, and I think it's just kind of fun. Anyways, moving on to the next map. This map is called Intervention by MLG Savior and Adam Law. Adam Law helped him a little bit with this map. As you can obviously tell, it is a roller coaster, and I really like this map. It doesn't have any jumps, but it does have a lot of spirals, lots of turns, lots of banked waves. And the things that I like about the banked waves in this map is they're all really, I guess, as I said, banked. You know, because a lot of the ups and downs in the map don't really turn; they're just really straight. I like how this map has a lot of turns in it. Also, it's really banked, so you can pretty much go at full speed around the whole thing. I mean, you really never have to slow down for anything, and it just works really nicely. And I like that a lot about it. Also, another feature, I think he said that he did something with the struts in this map, like you drive on both parts of the struts. I'm not really sure what that's about, but if you know, just let me know, Savior. Also, this map was made with the modded wall map. As you can tell, there's a ton of walls, single walls in this map. So that's the reason why it has a very decent lap time, because it pretty much has 1,000 walls and 100 blocks to build with. So overall, yeah, just great map. One part of it that is a little consistent is that spot back there. There's a little drop down, and he tried to put a one-way shield there, but sometimes you're going too fast and the one-way shield doesn't even phase you. So you can run off the side of the map if you hit the track wrong and just get an unlucky bounce. But overall, it is a really nice map. Also, I want to apologize if you hear any background music. It's really hot here in Arizona. If you don't know, I live in Arizona. And it is 113. It was 113 today. I think it's around 95 right now when I'm recording this video. So I have my fan on. Also, my dog was pretty lonely, so I let her sit on my bed while I was recording this. And my dog's name is Maisie, and she's a yellow lab, in case you were wondering. Also, I think I lied a bit. There is one jump in this map. It is the one at the very end, and that little one that I mentioned earlier. Anyways, this next map is called Savior's Hallow, and real quick, as you can probably tell, it is in double speed, or it's sped up to play twice as fast. The reason I did that is because I cannot seem to race on this map. It is extremely difficult in my opinion, and not to the extreme difficulty level of he tried to make it intentionally impossible, like a challenge track. It's just, I think the map's a little too close together. I mean, this is more of a close CQR map, close quarter racing, as I like to call it, instead of a large spread out coaster. And you know, that doesn't make this map bad. It's just really personal preference on if you like a map that's really close together, like this map and what's another one? RLD's Fun Box. That one. These are really tight roller coasters. Ones that are more spread out would be Intervention and what's his newest one? I think it's called let me check here. Velocity. Those are spread out maps. This one's really close together, but I do end up being able to finish the lap, but I did die several times, so that's why I sped it up. The map, though, very well forged. I mean, for the tight space, it looks really nice. I like the forged materials they use, including the window doubles. I think those look really nicely. You know, everything overall just looks really nice together. One thing I did notice though is the originality on this map kind of lacks, because it's pretty much there's been a lot of maps built inside of a cave now, not to mention cavernous deep. But moving on, we have our final map, and I've said this before, but this map is called Velocity, and this map was also made with the wall mod, so that's why it has such a decent amount of a decent lap time. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. A decent lap time and quite a bit of walls. And the first time I raced this track, I could not make it past this part that I just drove over. For some reason, I just kept flying off the top of the hill. And, you know, when I asked him about it, he said that you don't have to slow down. But I find that if you don't slow down, you pretty much fly off the top of the hill every time. So I prefer to slow down, just because I die when I don't. As I said before on his intervention map, I like all the banked waves that he's starting to use now. Also the force materials, like the part I'm driving on right now, how he switches between the 2x2 flats and the 2x2 regular. I think they might be the 2x2 short. I'm not really sure, but I like how he kind of switches between those just to give it that extra. Not really sure how to describe it. I guess you could say aesthetics, but it's not really aesthetic. It's just the pieces that he used over that he placed, which made it kind of cool looking. But overall, the map is really nice. Everything's really smooth. There's minimal tapering, but there is some parts that you can see, but not enough that it affects you. Also, there's some nice aesthetics in the background, and as I said before, the placement of the blocks and walls. But I think the aesthetics and the kind of like scenic pieces in the background, they're a little too far away, and they're kind of off the map in my opinion, so I wish you would have put them closer to the map, but it would be hard to kind of fit a lighthouse into the map, so maybe if you built it closer to the ground it would have been better. But you know, I understand it is difficult, especially when you're not exactly 100% sure what the layout of the track is, because I think with this map he just kind of went with his heart, I guess, just kind of built freely. And I know he didn't use rotation stamp. That's not what I mean by built freely. He just built where the map took him. I guess I can say that. I mean, these are all very vague statements, but it somewhat describes it. But anyways, guys, as I said before, sorry for reviewing another known Forgers track, but I will have a special surprise for you soon enough, which will probably be out tomorrow or maybe the day after that. But this just about wraps up this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like the video and favorite the video if you enjoyed it, and to subscribe if you like my videos. And yeah, thank you.